Hey and welcome to the MX5 guide on Tsukuba. This track consists only of 4 braking zones and is easy to learn, which is why I want to use this moment for a small reminder. This is the last MX5 track guide for a while. Not because the series is over, but because all videos are up to date again. The car got patched last season and I updated the whole playlist. I will link it for you on the top right of the screen. Since there won't be new releases, YouTube probably won't push the videos at the start of every week like you may be used to. So make sure you are subscribed or join the Discord where you can find all links, including all files, in a clearly structured database. Thanks, and now let's get into the car. Approach turn 1 on the far left. It's important that you turn in from the far left, because this allows you to be earlier on the throttle later on. There aren't any great markers. The most reliable one for me is the wall behind the fence on the left side. Turn in and brake towards the apex. Shift down quickly to make use of the engine brake, but be careful when you're using the auto clutch assist. Being too quick on a downshift into second gear can unsettle your car. Aim for a tight line around the curb, and this is the area where your entry comes into play. Try to be back on the throttle as early as possible. The wider your entry was, the earlier you will be able to accelerate again. Don't be afraid to use the curb on the exit. Even touching the dirt can still be worth it as long as you stay on the throttle, otherwise you will lose a lot of time. The next marker is the line between the two different track surfaces. Approach the turn with the same line like before. Enter on the far outside. Turn in towards the apex and aim for a tight line. And finally, be early on the throttle. Position the car on the far left before you enter the next turn, lift while you turn in, and aim for the inside curb. Ideally, you want to be back on the throttle shortly before you reach the curb and attack it. You can use the runoff on the left here. In fact, you should use it when you hit a wide exit and only lift when you are certain that you won't make the turn. Heading into the second last turn, stick to the outside like before and use the kink as marker for braking. You already know the line from the last 2 hairpins. Enter from the outside, attack the inside and be early on the throttle. The last turn is coming up. Use the yellow barriers on the left as marker and tap the brakes. I heard of others who prefer to take this turn in 4th gear. In the end it boils down to personal preferences. I shift down into 3rd gear because it gives me more grip on the entry and more control on the throttle. Be patient and wait until the car turns in. Once the rotation is leading towards the exit, you want to aim for the inside, slowly engage the throttle again and accelerate smoothly towards the line. The green AstroTurf is part of the track. Use it to carry as much speed into the next lap as possible. And that's it. That was the guide. The cockpit lab with my inputs will come up next. Thanks for your support on YouTube, Twitch and Patreon. It helps the channel a lot. If you want to support my content, you can find more infos in the description. You can also drop a like or leave a comment when you enjoyed the guide and want to give it a small boost. I wish you good luck for the next week and see you next time.